Kevin Trzynski, and we start our state finals recap in Division III out at Westerville North, and we kick it off with the guys. Ozzie Miller from the Dalton Bulldogs, able to pull off the win in the 100-meter dash by 8/100ths of a second, and they would take third overall. And it was a close one for first place, only 2 points separating the two teams. McDonough would take top spots in the discus and second in shot put, thanks to Ryan Henry's great efforts. Third place in the 1600 and the 4x800 relay gave them runner-up honors. But first place would belong to the Minster Wildcats. They took top spots in the 4x400 relay, winning by just under a half a second at 3 minutes 22:12. A third place finish in the 800 from Alex Albers, along with Brian Falk grabbing second in the 400-meter dash. And that would be enough for them to take first place overall with 41 points, just edging it out. Over to the ladies now in Seven Hills, Mackenzie Hartman was cleaning up. She won the long jump with a 17-foot, 8 3/4-inch jump, and then takes the tops in the 300 hurdles with a final time of 42.93 seconds, and then the 100 hurdles with a final time of 14.51 seconds. And that would put Seven Hills in third place. Mount Gilead would take second overall and have two top finishers in the 1600 race. Allison Johnson took the top spot, and Emily Hanft ended up in sixth. In the 4x800, Johnson, the anchor, takes the lead on the back straightaway on the final lap and holds on to win by 2 seconds. And in first place, it would be the girls from West Liberty Salem. They picked up 2 victories, the 4x400 relay and the 4x200 relay. A final time of 1 minute 43:04. They also picked up second place finishes in the 4x800 and the 400-meter dash as well. And that would be your Division III state champs, winning it by 10 points. To watch more clips from this past weekend's Division III state finals, go to our state champs social media channels, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Search State Champs Ohio.
I'm Chuck Pellerino, and we check out the state finals recap in Division II out at Pickerington North High School, and we begin with the ladies. Akron St. Vincent St. Mary picked up gold as Nia Kimball, Olivia Mathis, Malaya Young, and Kaya Epps would take down the competition in the 4x200 relay with a finals time of 1:41.97. Epps would grab a second place finish in the 100-yard dash with a 12:23. They also took second in the 4x800 relay. A third place finish in the 200 dash would land them in third place overall with 32 points. Bucatel would grab 2 places in the 110-meter hurdles. Barker would take gold again, this time in the 300 hurdles, just edging it out for the win at 44.35 seconds. A pair of second place finishes in the 4x200 relay where St. Vincent St. Mary just edged them out, and then a photo finish in the 4x400 relay. Daviana Nash, Brianna Banks, Tyonia Whitaker, and Barker finishes 2 100ths of a second behind Beaumont, but they would take runner-up in Division II. And winning 3 events, including coming in 1-2 in the 1600, was Oakwood's Grace Hartman and Bella Butler, finishing 4:52 and 4:55 respectively. Hartman would take the top spot in the 3200 as well, and Hannah Moulton would finish 6th. On Friday, the team of Emma Almany, Butler, Moulton, and Hartman would finish the 4x800 relay 9 seconds faster than second place at 9 minutes 14.98 seconds. Along with a third place finish in the 800 meter and the 4x400 meter, that would give Oakwood 53 points and good enough to become the 2021 Division II Girls Track and Field State Champions.
I'm really excited for the kids. It was like a great job. I mean, we've had an amazing last 3.5 weeks. They won the league meet, then they won the district, then they won the regional, now they won state. So it's been really exciting for the kids.
I was just really proud of how everyone performed, and everyone just came out and did what they needed to do, and that's what we were planning on doing, and we got things done.
Yeah, it was really hot, so that was hard, but this is a dream come true, and I'm so proud of everybody on the team.
Over to the boys. Lane Graham for West Holmes would have himself a day in the throwing events, taking the gold in both the shot put with a top throw of 59 feet 9 1/4 inches and the discus with 180 feet 5 inches. That would help set West Holmes up for a third place finish. Glenville's Joe Larkins, Deshaun Evans, Malik Davis, and Eric Richards would take first place in the 4x400 relay with a final time of 3 minutes 19.98 seconds, winning it by just under 4 seconds. Their 4x200 team made up of Larkins, Evans, Deshaun Watley, and Jeremiah Powell would take second, just edged out by Dunbar by 4 100ths of a second. And Powell would take second in the 110-meter hurdles over in lane 8, reaching to just barely get it and set up Granville for a second place overall finish. Woodridge would clean it up, taking gold in 3 events. The long one, the 3,200-meter race, Ryan Champa keeping good pace in the middle before he turns it on in the last lap, takes the lead and doesn't look back. He finishes with 9 minutes, 31.03 seconds. He would also be the anchor on the 4x800 relay team along with Zaid Elkerd, Caden Hibbs, and Aaron Dutt, winning it by almost 2 seconds with the final time of 7 minutes, 42.4 seconds. And Elkerd would take the top spot in the 800 race by 0.13 seconds at 1:55.23. They would just edge out Glenville for the top spot by a half point to become the Division II state champions.
We had to have things go our way. We did exactly what we needed to do. Beating a team like Glenville, they might have won the most state championships in the history of Ohio, so to beat them makes it extra special. So we had to do it with distance. Ryan Champa had to come back and win that 3,200, and he did. And we need to finish 5th in the 16, and we did it. So hats off to the kids. They did a great job.
It was a team effort out there. We all knew what we had to do in our individual events and our relays. And when we came in, we got it done. We had a thrower, 2 relays, and some individual events. We really came out here and performed.
We're a highly depth team, and this wouldn't be possible with great coaching and everybody coming in here putting in the hard work.
I'm Lauren Plant, and we start our state finals recap in Division I out at Hilliard-Darby High School, and we're going to begin with the fellas. St. Xavier would have 2 placers in the 3,200 race as Connor Borer would take 4th and Nathan Mountain finished in 7th for 5 total points. In the 1,600, Mountain would take the top spot with a final time of 4:06.83, and in the 4x400 relay, the team of Tyler Goodall, Mountain, Nick Allman, and Nicholas Manfroy finished 2nd with a 3:17.68 as they finished the day 3rd with 28 points. Westerville Central would stand atop the podium in 3 events. In the 100-meter dash, Justin Braun tied a state meet record with a 10:47 second run to take top honors. Then, in the 200, Braun taking first again, this time winning with a time of 21:13. And then finally, he completed the trifecta, getting a win in the 400 dash as well, winning this one by just under a second at 46:14. That put Westerville Central into 2nd place overall with 30 points and 3 victories. Pickerington North picked up 2 victories on 2 relays. The 4x200 team of Dalen Duncan, Carl Allen, Zeman Siam, and Stephen McElroy improved their qualifying time by 2 seconds, finishing at 1:25.96. Then in the 4x400, Siam, Duncan, and McElroy added Derek Amaps to the team, took 1st place with a time of 3:15.56. A 2nd place finish for McElroy in the 200, along with 3rd place finishes in the 400 and 110 hurdles, launched Pickerington North into 1st place overall with 43 points. Over to the ladies now, and starting off with a pair of relay victories for Bishop Watterson. 4x400, Jordan Morales, Kaylin O'Reilly, Aaron Connors, and Grace Jenkins took the top spot with a final time of 3:50.10. They also took the dub in the 4x200 as a team of O'Reilly, Jenkins, Anna Kessler, and Sydney Workman finished with a 1:39.69. A 4th place finish in the 4x100 and 6th place in the 1,600 would give them the points needed to take 3rd place overall. Gehenna Lincoln would take the top spot in the 300 hurdles thanks to Camden Bentley's 43.18 final time, winning it by a second. Alyssa Schopp ran away from the pack in the long 3,200, winning it by 13 seconds. Bentley would also take a 2nd place finish in the 100 hurdles, just missing it by 1/10 of a second, and a 3rd place finish where top 3 all finished within 1 second, but it would still be good enough for them to take 2nd overall with 36 points. And the top spot would belong to Menor, winning 6 events, going 1 and 2 in the 400 meter. Paige Floria took 1st, Emma Potter took 2nd. Floria would also grab gold in the 100 dash with an 11:93 second finish and 24:17 finish in the 200 meter dash. On Friday, they took gold in the 4x800 relay as Potter, Riley Yoakum, Annie Barrow, and Savannah Dennison won it by 3 seconds. They also grabbed 2 field event wins. Victoria Lannis won the high jump with a 5'8" leap, and Floria won the long jump by 10 inches as she jumped 19 feet 10 1/4 inches as Menor would take first place, scoring 70 total points.